Hi kids, what's happening? Welcome back to classroom 1, and if you are not in room 1 and you are seeing this, then welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's take a look at our lesson for today. All right, so today's lesson is grammar video 1, and today we're going to be talking about adjectives. We haven't heard about adjectives before. All right, so first of all, here are some supplies you will need to have during this video. So for today's lesson, you will need some paper, something to write on. It can be blank paper or lined paper. Blank paper is better for today's lesson, but you can have lined paper too. A pencil and some either crayons or markers will work also. Go ahead and pause the video right now while you get your supplies ready, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, are you ready to go? Let's get started. First, let's review what a noun is. Do you remember? Yes, a noun is a person, place, or thing. Today we're going to learn about another special group of words called adjectives. Adjectives are very helpful. We want to give someone more information about a noun. Adjectives describe or tell about a noun. Let's look at the nouns on the screen. The first noun is a person. How could we describe or tell about this person? Well, we could say that she is old. Old is an adjective. It tells what she looks like. Our next noun is a place. I might describe the size of this house as big. Big describes the size of the house. It is an adjective. Next, we have a thing, an apple. How could we describe this apple? Did you say red? Yes, red describes the color of the apple. Finally, we have a bear. A bear is a living thing. How could we describe how this bear might feel? Well, his fur might feel fuzzy. Fuzzy is an adjective because it describes and tells us about the bear. All right, let's take a look here. We have, you have this in your take-home packet. So those of you that have the packet, this is in your packet. If you want to push pause right now on the video so that you can go get your packet, if you want to get it so you can look at this page along with me, that's fine. If you don't have your packet, don't worry about it. You can look at it right here on the screen. Okay, so let's talk about adjectives. They are words that describe and tell about nouns, which we know are people, places, and things. Adjectives tell us the size of the person, place, or thing. So, for instance, we have the little ant. That tells us what size the ant is. Adjectives tell us color. We have a bear. It is the brown bear. Adjectives tell us number. How many penguins are here? There are 3 penguins. Adjectives tell us shape. We have a ball. The ball is round. Adjectives also can tell us what sound something makes. So if I have a trumpet or a horn, I can say that it is loud. Adjectives tell us what something feels like. The fire is hot. Adjectives can tell us what something smells like. So we have some trash here, and the trash is stinky. Adjectives can tell us what something tastes like. So we have a lemon here, and the lemons are very sour. And adjectives can tell us what something looks like, and the flower is pretty. Let's come down here to the bottom. If you have your packet, you can do this with me right now in your packet. And if you don't have a packet, then you can just watch and do it along with me on the video. All right, let me get my pen. All right, get some black ink here. I take that back. Let's get some red ink. All right, red ink. Okay. Can you find the adjectives in these sentences? Number one, the big elephant drank the cold water. First, let's look for the noun. Who or what are we talking about? The big elephant drank the cold water. We are talking about the elephant. The elephant. What word describes the elephant? It tells us what size, right? It is the big elephant. That is correct. Well, there's one more adjective in this sentence. Let's come down here to the end of the sentence. The big elephant drank the cold water. Water is also a noun. Water is a thing. Is there a word that gives you information that tells you about the water? Did you say cold? You are correct. Cold is an adjective that describes how the water feels. All right, let's look at sentence number 2. An ugly monster scared the little kids. All right, who or what are we talking about? The monster. Monster is your noun. It's a thing, a living thing. What describes the monster? What tells us information about it? Did you say ugly? You are correct. Ugly tells us what the monster looks like. The sentence also has another noun with an adjective telling about it. The monster scared the little kids. All right, what is our noun? There's some people in this sentence, right? Kids, that's right. Kids is the noun. What word tells us more information? What word tells us what the kids, what size those kids are? Or it could also be what they look like. Did you say little? That's right. Little is the adjective that describes kids. All right, let's take a look at some of these sentences. We're going to do these together. Read them with me, and then we're going to see if we can find the adjective that tells us about our noun, about the person, the place, or the thing. All right, number 1. Number 1 says, a big crow floated in the sky. Big crow floated in the sky. Who is this sentence about? Is it about the crow? Yes, it's about the crow. All right, what word tells us about the crow? It tells us what size the crow is. What size is the crow? The crow is big. That's right. Big is the adjective that tells us about the crow. All right, sentence number 2. I feel the hot sun on my face. I feel the hot sun on my face. Who or what are we talking about? We're talking about the sun. What word tells us about the sun? How does the sun feel? Hot. That's right. Hot tells us how the sun feels. Hot is an adjective that describes the sun. All right, sentence number 3. Did you see the girl in the red skirt? Okay. Well, the sentence, it's about a girl, but let's see, the girl, does that really tell us about the girl? No. Could there be another person, place, or thing in this sentence? Did you see the girl in the red skirt? Well, there's a thing in this sentence. The girl has a skirt. A skirt is a thing. Is there a word that describes what the skirt looks like? Yes, red. Red is an adjective. Colors describe things. Sentence number 4. I see 6 birds in the tree. I see 6 birds in the tree. Okay, what are the people, places, or things we're talking about? Did you say birds? You're right. What word gives us information about the birds? What describes the birds? Did you say 6? That is correct. 6 tells us how many birds there are. Number 5. I ate a sweet peach at lunch. I ate a sweet peach at lunch. Okay, what is the noun in this sentence? There's a thing we're talking about. Peach, that's right. What word tells us how the peach tastes? It tastes sweet. Sweet is the adjective that describes how the peach tastes. Number 6, the beautiful flowers are in the garden. The beautiful flowers are in the garden. All right, what is the thing we're talking about? We're talking about the flowers. What word describes or tells you information about the flowers? Beautiful, that is correct. Beautiful is the adjective that describes what the flowers look like. Okay, let's take a look here. The round ball rolled away. What's the word we're talking about? What's the noun? The ball, that's right. And what does the ball look like? What's the shape? It's round. That is correct. Round is the adjective that describes the ball. Next, we have a fun read aloud book. I want you to listen carefully to the story as I read and see if you can find the adjectives that describe the monster. Let's get started. Our story today is called Go Away, Big Green Monster by Ed Imberly. Big Green Monster has 2 big yellow eyes, a long bluish-green nose, a big red mouth with sharp white teeth, 2 little squiggly ears, scraggly purple hair, and a big scary green face. But you don't scare me, so go away, scraggly purple hair. Go away, 2 little squiggly ears. Go away, long bluish green nose. Go away, big green face. Go away, big red mouth. Go away, sharp white teeth. Go away, 2 big yellow eyes. Go away, big green monster. And don't come back until I say so. The end. I hope you enjoyed that read aloud. Did you notice all of the adjectives that described the monster? Now we have a fun activity to practice adjectives. Using your piece of paper, pencil, and crayons or markers, I want you to draw your own monster. You'll notice I have a monster here on the screen. I labeled my monster with a few adjectives that describe it, such as happy, fuzzy because his fur feels fuzzy, purple describes the monster's color, and spotted describes what he looks like. Now, there are other adjectives I could use to describe his eyes, how many arms or legs he has, his size, etc. Here are your directions. Draw and label your own monster. Use adjectives to describe its color, size, number of parts, its shape, etc. Have fun and be creative. Maybe your parents can take a picture of it and send it to me on Parent Square. I would love to see what they look like. All right, and that is it for today, class. So I look forward to seeing you again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.